What's up, fam? Get on the support of Mary Dash 20 Mary Lee. Today is December 1st, 2020. In my city, Chicago, this is the wind down of my day portion of the video. I'd like to elaborate on the Selena Johnson, Father Flager of St. Sabina Church, the so-called pastor or whatever and stuff, on, I think, 78th and Racine. Yeah. Let me tell you a true story, short story, and I need people that's old enough to know now, because I was, watching The Breakfast Club with Selena Johnson on it. I think it was like a few months ago. I think it was in February of this year, 2020. This year is also winding down. This is December 1st, like I said, 2020. I'm your ghetto news reporter, Mary Dash, between Mary Lee, and the originator of rap. Now, back in the day, we were all growing up. Didn't know Selena Johnson. I ain't gonna say it. I did because I didn't, but I've seen her in close vicinities. You understand what I'm saying? Um, a couple of times, just like I've seen Lisa Ray. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Just at a party, promoting a whatever or just having fun. Growing up and stuff. I didn't stalk him or anything like that. I was very professional or whatever and stuff. Now I remember when Selena Johnson um came out with her song "Guess What" or whatever and stuff, and I was at a party and this I can't even call him a transgender. Can't even call him a female impersonator. He's the type of person Flame Monroe is an opportunist. You understand what I'm saying? He also was on the Breakfast Club, and I'll put that in the description of this video only because you know uh you know, he just so happened to intercede while I was trying to shake Selena Johnson's hand while she was, promoting her song, like I said, Guess What and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And he blocked me from shaking her hand. Now, I only usually move when the spirit moves me, but I felt a bad vibe about, Flame Monroe, the so-called, female impersonator, comedian, and basically just I don't even want to I don't even want to use the word cock blocker, but he was a cock blocker. Yes, he was. He was a cock blocker on on the strength that I was, just trying to get her to acknowledge me like she was acknowledging everybody else. She was just basically, how how I would consider myself a fan back then. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. Because I like the song, guess what or whatever and stuff. It was, I like the song. And yeah, he stopped that, and I always felt some kind of way. I always felt like he had a arterial motive behind that or whatever and stuff. And now that we are older now, and I listen to Selena Johnson on the Breakfast Club, I realized just like myself, she too was working, never didn't have time to really investigate what's really happening. She talked about the music industry, and being taken advantage of, and she talked about R. Kelly, crying out for help and people not taking him seriously, and of course, R. Kelly is worth buku money and stuff, but because he didn't have the proper upbringing, he is now in incarcerated, and somebody attacked him while he was in prison. A Hispanic, you understand what I'm saying? See, they do things to you, and then they want to blame you. And when the artist tries to speak out, or people try to speak up for them on their behalf, then they try to make us all some kind of problem or whatever and stuff. Now, I'm the originator of rap, and they've been coming after me since, you know, since I started the rap for real, in 1975 at the age of 8. You understand what I'm saying? See, what they do, they just pick out the ones who they know gonna be somebody. That's why they kind of single R. Kelly out from his group. You understand what I'm saying? Because they realize he was the bread and butter. So once they single you out, you don't have that support system or whatever, but you have your fans and stuff. Or, in my case, Mary Mack, you would think, right? But they be scared too because they like, damn, look what they doing to you. I care, but at the same time, I don't want to go through all that hell you going through. So it's kind of like between a rock and a hard place and whatever and stuff. Now I remember back in the day, I had ordered Selena Johnson CD, Guess What or whatever. I don't remember the name of the city or whatever. But the song, guess what? That came on, that city or whatever, and I ordered the Hispanic, you know, Selena, the soundtrack or whatever from the movie, Selena, real talk. And I only got the Hispanic CD. And I felt like, that was a slap in the face because I ordered them both at the same time. So a couple of times I have ordered stuff online, like MC like greatest hits. I never did get that. And I'm the type of person, I don't really like complaining. I just don't continue, with that online stuff. But I tried it again with Selena and Selena Johnson, real talk. Both Selenas, you understand what I'm saying? One Hispanic and one, colored person like me and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? But when I did not get the colored person, I feel like somebody was, yanking my chain, so to speak, or whatever and stuff. And, that's a true story. So, Selena talk about not being able to really, pay attention to, the ins and outs of, people's what you would call motives or whatever and stuff because she was she was a parent, she's a mother or whatever, so she, you understand what I'm saying, she was taking care of her business and trying to be a artist also, and they work you to death. That's what they do. They try to work you and keep you where you're not focused enough to think and stuff. So the coronavirus in my city, Chicago or America, or whatever case may be, continent, you understand, country, um, it's kind of like a gift and a curse because it allowed my real fans and Mary Mac admirers and people that I tend to, you know, like as far as their music or talent or whatever and stuff, to take time out and think about themselves. Now it's unfortunate for R. Kelly because, I believe his demons got the best of him and they just would not let him go. And they was trying to do the same to me, but because I didn't reach my full potential as being, acknowledged for being the originator of rap because of my haters' greed got the best of them and stuff, for real, for real. And the fact that, I'm just a regular motherfucker to them and shit, it's hard for them to really put the nail in my coffin because people will wonder why. Why are you messing with her if she's a nobody? Now, everybody knows my story, knows that, I've been online since November 2007. My first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, and how I exposed, uh, being taken advantage of as a child, this, that, another, or whatever and stuff. Okay, I don't want to keep beating that horse or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't allow people to, try to throw me under the bus like they did R. Kelly also, because R. Kelly, he nobody sings as well as he does, and he also, was a part of Selena Johnson's career or whatever, and he was definitely uh, um, a inspiration to me because all his other songs like uh I'm the greatest and I wish and you understand what I'm saying, uh you saved me, songs like that really inspired me. I'm not into all his baby mama drama songs and stuff like that, no, but the ones that really inspired me, understand what I'm saying, the storm is over. Google those for yourself if you're feeling low around the holidays, which this is the holidays coming up on Christmas and New Year's. And, thank God I made it through Thanksgiving. I didn't get shit out the deal, but hey, I'm still here, right? You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking so. Long story short, those are the songs that I know, you know, R. Kelly was really, inspired and gifted to do. And even the ones half on the baby. It's a lot of people out there that made love to R. Kelly's songs and got children to this day. You understand what I'm saying? But they threw them under the bus. My people, our people of color are so quick to throw, you know, each other away. You understand what I'm saying? When the Hispanics, they will fight tooth and nail, even if they people is dead fucking wrong, nigga. But they will lie and protect them to the death or whatever and stuff. And I always knew for every color person there was a Hispanic trolling, because I remember they was trolling me and stuff from the East Coast Wagon Train program and stuff, all the way to the flea market, all the way to the job, all the way to the building where I'm at, the trap house and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? They come in as friends and, end up with all your shit in the long run. So, Selena Johnson, she's worth, a whole bunch of money or whatever and stuff. She need to be careful. And so does, Lisa Ray. They need to get together because they got more in common than they, might not believe they do. You understand what I'm saying? It's time for us to come together and stuff. I try to, you know, the spirit tried to get me to warn Selena Johnson, especially about Flame Monroe, because I'm a good judge of character. I've been in sales all my life. You understand what I'm saying? And I know when people gonna buy. I know when people on some bullshit. And I know when people motherfucker just being nosy and shit. And if you've been, following me, trolling or whatever the case may be, I'm used to making money fast, buku cash, try to cheat me and beat my bosses busting your ass. And I don't mean literally. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch your ass and shit. I caught the police today and shit on that goofy shit. I caught Al Capone, Scarface or whatever and shit, and they tried to catch me in the long run. The Hispanic, he had a nice car, right? He thought I was gonna be, taking pictures of his car, but I was like, no, I'm not going for that. Someone told me to, to look to see who was in the car because I saw that the car was running. You understand what I'm saying? When he noticed me looking in, he got out the car, but he was still on his phone. So I crossed the street and I seen the bus coming. So by the time I crossed back, the bus was there, but the police, about 6 Hispanic white guys, also young, you understand what I'm saying? Came out of nowhere as if I was bothering the young boy's car, which had tinted windows, because, they try to set you up and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Cover their ass and shit. This the honest God's truth, nigga. And, the bus driver was act like he was taking his time. I said, hey, man, let's go and shit. Ain't got time to be playing with these motherfuckers and shit for real. See, I'm 53 years old. I'm around the same age as Selena Johnson and, Lisa Ray and shit. And we are worth a bunch of money. I know I am and shit. But because they know I'm the originator of rap, real talk, your ghetto news reporter, Mary Lynn, dash between the mirror and the Lee. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't want me to reach my full potential and shit for real because they knew if I reached my full potential, all the girls out there, for real, especially to Selena Johnson and Lisa Ray, they would have caught on to the fact that, we are the ones that they feasting off on. They coming up off of. They try to, use us and shit and go with the transgender and all that. You know what I'm saying? Chaos and confusion. Y'all got to step y'all game up. I've been trying to save y'all, man, for real. I know y'all think, I'm all about that motherfucking, lesbian shit, but I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. I've been in this trap house almost 4 years. And anybody that know me for real, know goddamn well. That is a fucking miracle, especially when it comes to goddamn ladies and stuff, because I love pretty girls and stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I always wanted to be a pretty girl, but I felt like, goddamn it, I was gonna have to save them, and I can't be pretty and save them because, girls are kind of catty like that and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all gotta step y'all game up, man, for real. It is hot as fuck when it comes to this bullshit. For real, they're not playing, man. The transgenders are taking over. Beyonce, you need to be careful too. Because back in the day, I knew this one girl or transgender or female impersonator named, Tiara and stuff. And I used to try to support Tiara, the transgender or female impersonator, because she used to do Beyonce real good. But nobody would support her. But then I seen a Jay-Z video. I could have sworn that was Tiara in the Jay-Z Beyonce video. I said, now I don't know what's going on. I ain't trying to, be in nobody's business. But I know Beyonce worth a whole lot of money. I know that. And Jay-Z is suspect. Now, we got to tell the truth now. You know what I'm saying? If Tupac had a problem with you, you understand what I'm saying? You might want to check into it, Beyonce. That's all I'm saying. Hey, I can't keep trying to say y'all. Y'all on y'all. And with that, it's your ghetto news reporter, man. That's me, man. Lee. Guess what, nigga? I'm a real lady today. Peace.